You gonna be a good girl? Okay, you can lay down right here if you're gonna be a good girl. Don't turn your head at me. Hey guys, it's V, and today we are going to be filming another one of my Crystaleyez videos. Today we are going to be doing the stone called Fluorite, and this is one that one of y'all had requested for me to do, and it is a super pretty stone that has greens, blues, purples in it, so I kind of wanted to somewhat take reference to like the oil slick makeup trend here. I'm not making any promises because I haven't tried this, but we're gonna see what I can come up with. So yeah, let's get down to putting something on my eyes today. If there's ever a point where I need to stop filming because Sakari is misbehaving, you guys know, because I am here and Blake is not home currently, so she just really wants to be around me. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using 3 different palettes today, I think. I've got them all right here. The Sephora Editorial palette, which comes up very handy in these tutorials because it's got lots of bright colors. I also wanted to use the Beauty Bakerie Do It For The Gram palette because after you guys saw those swatches, which I don't blame you, you guys wanted to see me use that palette, so I am planning on using it. And then I'm also planning on using the Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics because it's just got a smorgasbord of colors here for me to use. So I think I'm actually going to start out with this palette here, and I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush here, and I think what I'm gonna do is start out with this purple shade here. That sounds like a good idea. We're gonna start out with purple. I think I'm gonna go with purples into the crease, and then I'm just gonna kind of move on. I don't know what I'm gonna do, you guys. Okay, we're gonna see what happens here. So there's hair flying around everywhere. We're just gonna go in with this very pigmented purple and start blending that in the crease and hope for the best. I kind of want this to be a little bit blown out, so I think I'm gonna try and go for a like soft kind of pointed shape a little bit here. I put this beside me. I don't know why I did that. There's no way for me to use it if it's beside me. Let's move some stuff around here. Sakari is very interested in what I'm doing right now. When I just tapped that, she turned her head at me. So she is definitely very interested in the makeup game, which she's my daughter, who can blame her. Now she's starting to get a little bit excited, so really hope she behaves herself so we can keep her in here. You gotta be a good girl, okay? Lay down. And we're just gonna go in on the other side, do the same thing with that purple. This is a very bright purple. It really brings out the bright green in my eyes. I appreciate that. So I'm actually going out of town here pretty soon. We're going to visit my dad. I'm really excited because I don't get to see my dad very often because he lives like 5.5 hours away from me, so I don't get to see him as often as I want to. So I'm really excited that we're going to see him. He lives somewhat near like the Austin-ish area, and so we're planning on going like tubing on the river, which I'm really excited about. We're also planning on going and seeing the brand new Incredibles movie. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go see that because that was like one of my dad's favorite movies growing up, like one of the movies that he didn't mind watching, you know, because when you're a parent, I'm sure you watch certain movies 300,000 times, and that is not fun for you, and I totally get that. I mean, I'm not a parent, so I don't get it in that sense. But yeah, so we're going to see the second Incredibles movie. I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is kind of like a plummy purple, on this little E36 Sigma brush, and I'm gonna blend that into my crease. Oh, that color is so freaking pretty. It looks so good with this other purple too. But yeah, so we're planning on going and seeing that. The only thing is, obviously I've talked to you guys about Sakari's separation anxiety before, how we don't crate her because she just isn't good in a crate. She gets really, really stressed out and she starts like biting the crate, and she bit her way out of a plastic crate in 15 minutes. So yeah, she's really not one for the crate. So when we go to see this movie, since we're going to be at my dad's house, the only thing is I don't know what we're going to do with her when we go to see this movie. Where are we going to put her? I don't know. I have not yet worked out that detail. So if y'all have any suggestions for like traveling with your dogs that have anxiety, I would absolutely love to hear them. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. So yeah, we don't know what we're going to do with her while we go to see the movie. Other than that, someone's going to be home, so she'll be fine. But just while we go see the movie, who knows what she'll get into. I'm hoping nothing, but that's very wishful thinking. Blake actually started a new job last week. It's great. It's with a great company. And so we're really, really excited about that, but it's been very different for Sakari because Blake has been home a lot more recently with his last job, and so she's definitely alone a lot more than she was previously. I mean, she's not alone for more than like 4 or 5 hours at a time, because I've been coming home and checking on her throughout the day, but that's definitely been very different for her. And I just know with how she is, like, she just gets stressed, and I mean, it's normal. I totally understand. We got her when she was a year old, and we have no idea what was done to her previously. So I have no idea what someone else did to our poor pup to make her this way, but she definitely has some anxiety and it sucks. Do you guys want to see something really sad? This is like one of my favorite palettes, this Sephora Pro palette. Sam got it for me for Christmas. And I dropped it today. I gasped so loud, and I texted her and I was like, oh my god, I dropped the Sephora Pro palette. Luckily only 2 of the shades broke, and I was able to fix them, sort of. This one has a lot less product. I honestly have no idea where like half the product went that was in here. This one I could pretty much get all of the product back in here, but they're currently in the process of drying. I don't really know what shades I'm going to use from this yet. I'll probably use this color. So at least it wasn't shades that I was planning on using. So thankfully we don't have to worry about that. But I am going to go in with a flat shader brush, I think, here. And I'm going to go into my Do It For The Gram palette. And I'm trying to think of how I want to do this, because I'm trying to get like that sort of oil slicky look. So I definitely think I need to use like these, especially the green one. And I feel like I need to use all of these. So I think I'm going to do one like on the outer corner, one on the middle, and one on the inner corner. Does that sound right to anyone here? So I think I'm going to start out maybe on the outer corner. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm going to start out with this blue one on the outer corner, I think. I think that'll work. So I'm going to take that on this little Smith brush. Obviously wet it with some Fix Plus because this is an oil slick look. I mean, it's gotta look metallified. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so let's take that, put that on the outer corner here. Ugh, that shade is so, I love it so much. It's so freaking pretty. I just can't get over how freaking pretty it is. Just when it hits the light, it's magical. All right, first shade is down. Now let's go into the middle shade, which I think I'm going to use the sort of this one here. Or do I want the green? I don't know. I don't know which one I want to use. I don't know if I want to use this one. Okay, I'm just going to go in with this one. I'm going to make a commitment and I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to go in with this shade and just go ahead and spray that one with some Fix Plus. A little bit of that Fix Plus just got on Sakari and she was slightly confused. Okay, so let's go ahead and blend that one in with the other one. The interesting part about this is you have to like blend these together in a way that doesn't make it look like a line. You kind of want it to look slippery, if that's the right word. I don't even know if it is. Now that I've gotten those two colors, I think I'm going to go on the inner corner with the green. I just feel like that's a good choice. I feel like this is going to work out for me. We're just going to spray a little bit. I don't know if I've used that green one yet. I can't remember if I have or not, but it is pretty. I'm trying to not make it be a really harsh line because I wasn't really going for like a cut crease kind of thing, so I'm kind of trying to really like blend. Okay, this looks so cool. I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. So far, I'm so obsessed with this. I love it. It's been so long since I've done my makeup, like really gone all out and done my makeup. So it's really fun for me. I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Silk Kissimmee eyeliner on my waterline down here to get some bright blue into play. I'm trying to get blue, green, and purple all together. I know this looks predominantly purple because that's what we used in the crease, but I am gonna try and get all of the colors into play here. So I'm just gonna smudge that out with this E36 brush, and then I think I'm gonna go into the Sephora Pro palette here, and I'm gonna grab this turquoise kind of aqua color with that same brush and blend that along the lower lash line. And then I think I'm also going to blend that purple so that I can kind of connect the aqua and the purple together. So I'm going to kind of blend that teal into that corner of my eye there. And then I'm going to go back in with my E36 that I used with this purple color. And I'm going to kind of mix that together with this and kind of go under that a little bit. So I don't know if you guys could really see this, but I have a little band-aid on my vein over here. I went for my yearly gyno checkup today, and I went to a different doctor than I normally go to, so I feel like this is part of the reason that she brought this up, because my other doctor obviously knows me. So I had to go to a different doctor because I was neglectful and waited too long to make my appointment. Next thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of this blue and I'm going to put that in my inner corner because it's nice and bright, and it's a way to tie in blue to the look. So yeah, I went to my yearly gyno and she talked about how since I've been going to this gyno, I've been going to the same gynecologist since I was in high school, and I've been out of high school for a while now. And she talked about how I've gained some weight, obviously, since high school. Very normal. A lot of people do it. Obviously, you know, like I would love to lose a few pounds, but she kind of talked to me about it, and she thought that it would be a good idea to do some blood work to see if maybe it was a thyroid issue, or if it could be the type of birth control that I'm using that could be the issue. So she just kind of was talking to me about it, and she's like, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news on a Monday morning for you, but you know, we really should start talking about this because it could get out of hand. and we don't want that to happen. We don't want it to get away from you, and I appreciate that. I totally appreciate that. I've actually never had blood work done before, and so she asked me if I wanted to do blood work to see if it was maybe a thyroid issue. Well, she kind of urged me to do it. She didn't really necessarily ask. I think the eyes are done, by the way. They look really, really cool, and I'm really happy with them. So I'm gonna move on to my face now, and I'm gonna start out with some contour, and I'm just gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Color Icon in Caramel Toffee and an e.l.f. brush here, and I'm just gonna contour. So she said that I should get some blood work done to see if maybe it was a thyroid issue, or she said every once in a while, you know, people, when they take birth control, they can gain weight. And I was like, well, I've been taking birth control for like 7 or 8 years. Haven't necessarily noticed that, but in so many words, I basically told her that it's probably my eating habits, because it probably is my eating habits. So, yeah, so she said, you know, we'll do the blood work just to, you know, cross our T's, dot our I's, and if it's not that, then we will have to start talking about, you know, diet and exercise and all that kind of stuff, which, oh my god, I love. It's my favorite subject. I'm just kidding. It's not at all. I'm going to use the NYX Duochromatic Illuminating Powder in Lavender Steel as my highlight today. Just thought going with like a purpley pink highlight would be a good choice for this, so I thought, why the heck not? So yeah, she was talking to me about that, and I am not one for things being poked into my veins. If you watched my wisdom teeth horror story video, I can link it in the eye for you guys because I did a video about it. I really am freaked out by IVs. And so when she told me that I was gonna have to give a blood sample, I just got really stressed out. Nothing happened. I was fine. It was definitely not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was nothing like an IV. I mean, technically it was because it's in the same spot, and you know, it's the same general thing, but it wasn't nearly as bad. For blush, I'm gonna use the shade Paaarty from Tarte. I think it was in the birthday gift last year. So I'm just gonna put some of that on my cheeks here. But so she did my blood draw and everything was cool. The one thing I hate is how this feels. I don't like the way it feels, and I really want to take it out, but I don't know when it's okay to take it out, so I'm leaving it in just to be safe. So yeah, that's what's currently going on with me. I definitely need to get a hold of eating habits and things like that. Blake has been really good about that lately. He just told me he recently lost 5 pounds, and I was like, that's amazing, babe. He has been very on top of it. So I need to follow in his footsteps, basically. I'm just gonna go in with some Wet n Wild Photofocus powder and just go over this real quick just to tone it down a little bit. And then for lips, I'm gonna go in with Lovesick from Kat Von D. I thought this like kind of cool tone purple would be really pretty with this look, so I'm gonna do that. But first of all, I just want to let you guys know, you know, I'm fine. I feel fine. It's just that she's worried that I could have a thyroid issue, which is very common. I know a lot of people that have thyroid issues, and so it's harder for them to lose weight. One of my best friends has issues with her thyroid, so I totally know how that goes. So I am glad that I'm getting it done, because it's definitely something that needs to be done. So yeah, I'm gonna put on this lip color real quick. I'm not gonna try to talk during it because that never turns out good. Okay, so the overdrawing did kind of get away from me a little bit. It was not intentional. I accidentally did it on one side, so then the other side had to happen too. All right, lip color is on, and I think this Fluorite look is finished. It's definitely very purple, but if you get up really close, let me get up close so you guys can really see the oil slick happening. Hopefully you guys can see. I really like it. I think it turned out really good. Alright, so this look is done. I really, really, really like how it turned out. I'm so excited. Even from far away, it doesn't look as cool as it does up close, but I'm okay with that. I definitely really like it, and I hope that you guys did too. If you do, be sure to show some love to the like button right down in there, and if you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse family, and I love you guys so, so much. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys!